Professional bowler Sean Rash, Stephanie Johnson, Marshall Kent, and Shannon Plahowski all have one thing in common: a prestigious junior gold championship. Is it time to discover another future pro? Find out next. It's the Junior Gold Under 20 Championships. Monument Circle, Soldiers and Sailors Monument, downtown Indianapolis, is not far from Western Bowl, hosting the 2016 Junior Gold Under 20 Championships. 4 bowlers remain, and 2 will be winner by show's end. Hello again, everyone. It's great to have you here in Indianapolis for Bowling on CBS Sports Network. Dave Ryan alongside Kelly Kulick, 6-time major champ. And Kelly, hard to believe, in 2011, there were 1,600 bowlers competing in Junior Gold. We're up to 3,300 this year. The event is really growing, and great opportunities for our 4 bowlers here today as well.
Yeah, this is an enormous event, growing in its size every single year. Started with 558 the first time, well over 3,300. These girls in the under 20 division, are they going to be the future stars of both the ladies tour and the gentlemen coming up in the men's tour? I don't know, I might have to go into early retirement, because 2 or 3 years from now, they're going to be joining me alongside that ladies competition.
They could be competing with you at the PWBA Tour. We can't wait. It's Bowling on CBS Sports Network. And when we come back to Indy, it is time to bowl. We've got 4 bowlers left, and 2 will be winner by show's end. The women's match is first. Jackie Evans, Haley Cummings. It's coming your way on CBS Sports Network. We are ready. Junior Gold U20 Championships from here in Indianapolis. Jackie Evans on the right, Haley Cummings on the left. We'll go head-to-head, a title at stake. And Jackie will start us off from Acton, Massachusetts, not far from Boston. Goes to school at Lawrence Technological University. That is in Southfield, Michigan, near Detroit. Underway for the women. Nice break, avoids serious trouble on a 5-pin.
Yeah, light hit there in the pocket, though. Ball just didn't pick up into a roll to get through the pins. 5-pin spare, strike shot delivery. Aggressive with the spare, and easy conversion for Jacqueline.
Haley Cummings, Huber Heights, Ohio, just outside Dayton. So yeah, she's a Flyers fan.
Know the area very well.
Great bowling community, right?
Absolutely.
Great start for Haley Cummings. A feature for the sport lane pattern. We'll see exactly what they're playing on here, Kelly.
Yeah, so we got 43 feet in distance. That's where it breaks off down here. Lower volume. Playable areas are right around board 7 or board 10 near the track area. They're using fire oil, which is for slicker surfaces, Brunswick Lane surface that we're bowling on. Scoring pace should be about medium. We see their average is very high throughout the week, so should be some good scores in this championship match.
Help on the 7.
Watch the ball at the pins here. Hits the 1-3. 4-pin would normally go into the 7-pin, kicking it out. But the 5-pin comes off the sidewall and kick out the 7-pin. Little fist pump there. Both girls playing the lane in the same area, roughly around the 10 or 12 zone. One of those zones I mentioned. The reason why it's called a shim there means a little bit high volume of oil, so if they miss left, the ball is going to still stay on target.
Crosses over a Brooklyn strike. USBC Bowling Academy road to the finals. Let's see how these fine young bowlers have gotten this far to the championship match.
Haley Cummings 393 over 390 over Sierra Kanemoto. Jacqueline defeated Cindy Bromett 476-391, Team USA members. And here we have the final match coming up. Best of 2 games. Sorry, 2-pin game, 2-match total. Of those 2 games, Haley Cummings and Jacqueline Evans. And there's Sierra Kanemoto, 2015 Junior Gold Under 20 Girls Champion. Stayed back to watch and cheer these young ladies on.
Jackie Evans, all 10 down. Direct path to that 1-3 pocket.
Love the camaraderie among the athletes. Recognizing a good shot, good delivery, both girls slapping hands. Really good sportsmanship that these girls have developed over the years of competing in this event, leading into the collegiate ranks as well.
2-game total pinfall match here. Haley looks to continue a perfect start. And does that.
Great delivery with the early lead. Comes out with a 3-bagger. Good her style. Kind of holds the ball in a 4-step approach on that first step. Gets the ball in the swing a little bit late. Powerful knee bend. Waits for the ball from the top of the swing to the bottom. And she is flushing that 1-3 pocket.
Big fan of Stephanie Johnson. As she told us, you see the tournament format. It's all about total pinfall.
26 games, top 16 advanced, double elimination. Very similar to like a U.S. Open women's format, where we bowl 24 games of qualifying, 24 games in round robin. These young ladies have endured a long week on the lanes.
What a start. Haley Cummings. With mom and dad watching. Got to be happy with the start so far here. Who wouldn't be? 4 straight, front 4. Steve and Tanya, front row seat.
I've noticed during the week of competition, all these youngsters are carrying fans with them on the telecast, in match play, in the bracket form. And really, it's just to keep the thumb, the body temperature cool. Drink lots of water and fluids to keep the body hydrated. Under these lights, it's up in the 90s with the temperature in the lanes.
Back to Jackie Evans. Finds the 1-3 pocket, crunching down all 10 into the pit. Former Massachusetts Bowler of the Year.
5-step approach, starts with the left foot. Ball's pushed forward on step number 2, past the left knee. Long extension, her head stays still. Ball just gets the height of the shoulder. Left arm out to the side. Trail leg directly underneath, straight knee forward. Maximum amount of leverage at the line from that shoulder to the release. Fundamentals of bowling 101 in a 5-step approach.
Lots of strikes. Wow, we're seeing some outstanding bowling early from Indy. Junior Gold, U20. More coming up from Indianapolis.
Haley defeated Lauren Pate, 353-325. Jordan Newman, and twice, as we saw earlier, past Junior Gold champion Sarah Kanemoto. Some good scores there, 462-43 and 393-390. So close match right there with the pinfall adding up in those 2 games for Haley to get to the final match. Just to give you an idea of the girls in the under 20 division, we had 792 girls compete this week. 1-7 ratio, 114 young ladies walk away with scholarship money from this competition.
That's fantastic. Perfect placement into the 1-3 pocket for Haley.
Entries by division, 121 girls, 200 boys. The numbers adding up, but under 20 division for the boys, 1,357.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, that means 194, almost 200 boys scholarship money in their bank account. Again, this event has become enormous in the United States in competition, as well as Canada and Puerto Rico being able to compete. 3,300 participants almost this week.
Largest youth bowling event in the world.
inside target. Comes up high, 3-6, 9-10. Fabio.
Great to see Bill and Barb Chrisman here, founders of Storm Products, so instrumental in presenting this great event. Chicago last year, Indy in 2016. Next year it's in Cleveland.
Home of the Cavaliers.
And imagine with a 10% growth, I mean the number is 3,300. It's going to go up even more.
Yeah, we're facing a little bit of a problem. It's a good problem to have, but it's going to limit us, hopefully, in the cities of where we can have this event take off. There's only about 4, 5, 6 cities alone that could handle the magnitude of this event. Cleveland being one of them.
It's 4. Watch out. Leaves the 10 pin in open frame here.
Let's watch here. 3, 6, 9, 10 spare is very difficult to make. You have to catch the sleeper with the 9 pin in the back. But the extreme angle comes in, chops off the 6 just to land itself in front of the 10 pin. But Jacqueline Evans defeated Jessica Wolf, Cindy Bromett, Team USA member already, Emma Kuhn, and then lost to Cindy Bromett 428, 332, and defeated her again.
Wow.
Seeing the same opponent over and over again.
3 times.
Look at that score, 476 to 391. Huge victory for Jacqueline to get to this position. But Cindy Bromett, Team USA member now and for the coming year ahead.
Strike of the 8 for Jackie Evans.
Yeah, Jackie's working on a magnificent score. She can strike out for 258. Miss Cummings for 231. Again, 2-game total. 5 out of 8 strikes. 3 for 3 on spares. But Haley has 2 opens. She's so focused, her eyes are so intense.
Locked in.
Knock it, can she wiggle it?
Hard to believe the 7 did fall. Did everything fall down? It was halfway into the channel. Sean and Sharon are here.
She's been so on her target. Head pin bounces off the sidewall. 8 pin tries to trip out the 7 pin. 4 pin should have come in, but look, it's just on the edge of the gutter there. Thought it was going to fall. Made it dance. But still has to make it. Hurry up.
Whoa, and whiffs on that 7. It's so far over, I mean, it's leaning almost into the gutter there. The 20th Annual Junior Gold Championships will take place in Cleveland, Ohio in 2017. This elite event features the top youth bowlers in the country, competing for more than $250,000 in scholarships in 6 age-based divisions and a chance to bowl on Junior Team USA. Visit bowl.com/Junior Gold for more information.
Let's look at the pin. Slightly off spot there as it moved over.
Wow, by a whisker, so close. You're right, I mean, it's in its normal place.
Opens the door for Haley to come back into this match. Swishy strike, light in the pocket. Carries pins over to the left side. I said this once before, there's technology strikes and pocket strikes. This one doesn't quite pick up to the head pin enough as it deflects off to the right side, but the mixture of the pins and the ball going through knocks it over.
She'll take the swish zone strike anytime. This late especially.
I would not turn it down.
No. 2-game total pinfall match. They're the max scorers for game 1.
Being from Huber Heights, she's a big Ohio State Buckeye fan.
And that's okay because Dayton doesn't play FBS football. FCS. But big Flyer basketball fan. One of the best teams in the Atlantic 10, and all 10 down for her.
As she strikes out here, she can shoot 231. 226 for Jacqueline, so tight match going into the 10th frame. But as we see here with the approaches and the tackiness and humidity and the environment alone, she's just making sure that she's taking the wireless brush to the bottom of her shoe, wiping it off every single time to have the shot be repeatable as much as possible. See a lot of the professional bowlers do that these days. Needs a little help.
That comes in high and leaves the 10 pin.
Yeah, let's look at her execution. Sliding about 19-18 at the foul line. Very straight, very direct. Really, really inside target. She's been over here, probably about a 4-board miss within her target. Just left off her hand at the bottom of the swing. 10-pin spare. Hard plastic ball, cross lane.
There's a 10. 220 in game 1 for Haley Cummings.
Jacqueline was in command, but that single pin spare she missed put the match closer. She strikes out for 226, only a 6-pin advantage going into game number 2. Again, total pinfall will determine the winner. Both girls, I believe, I asked them if they bowled team trials. There's another event for participants to make Junior Team USA, and that's in Las Vegas at our annual team trials, first week in January of the year. And both girls do plan to go attend that event. Crushes the pocket. Jacqueline Evans flush in the pocket, 1-3. She's been so key on and hitting her target every single time. Really strong base at the foul line with her balance. It's what we call posting the shot.
Perfect hit in the 1-3 pocket. Setting herself up well at the end of this first game, but it's all about pinfall. 2 games here for the championship. Look at that focus. And the result, 7 down this time.
Spare here gives her 216, so only 4 pins down. A little bit more up the lane than the last few off her hand. That geometric shape down the lane triangle. Tricky, tricky shape to knock over all 10 pins sometimes.
Covers nicely, gets all 3. And that spare makes it a 220-216 score after game 1. Still game number 2 to come. Total Pinfall will take home the title today in Indianapolis. A record 3,300 nearly entrants from all 50 states, Puerto Rico and Canada. Look at all the scholarship money awarded. And players competing for spots on the 2017 Junior Team USA as well. So much on the line. Frank Wilkinson is here, president of the USBC. Among the VIPs in attendance. Game 2. Seven pin.
Stands alone by itself.
Now he's an English major currently at Lindenwood University in St. Charles, Missouri. Wants to get into sports medicine, potentially be an athletic trainer. In addition to bowling, of course, as long as she can.
Yeah, I'm sure that by far we will see her on the ladies tour. Her favorite professional bowler is Stephanie Johnson because her style is classic. Textbook style, 4-step approach, very similar and unique in their styles themselves. Stephanie won last year on the ladies tour of the Wichita Open. Currently a contender for Player of the Year this year. And my Team USA friend.
One of the best in the world, Stephanie Johnson, and there's the 7 pin for the spare to begin game 2. Well, as Haley told us, she really likes to emulate Stephanie because of that simple, smooth game and style at the approach. And Jackie also has very smooth approach to the foul line. You talked about how level she is with her eyes and head.
Yeah, she's got some favorites too that she aspires to be like. And two of the greats right now, Shannon O'Keefe and Clara Guerrera on the ladies tour, both champions this year on the Professional Women's Bowling Association tour.
Pretty good role models between the two bowlers here, and a pretty good shot from Jacqueline Evans.
Yeah, and just to give you reference, Stephanie Johnson's favorite bowler, professional bowler of all time, Carolyn Doran-Valerie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, similar styles. But let's look at Jackie's style. 5-step approach. Moves the ball in the 2nd step. Again, great leverage in the shoulder. The ball is just equal to the height of her head at the backswing. Maximum leverage. Great knee bend. Uses her core to power through the shot. And stays all the way down.
This one misses. Way light. 1, 2, 4, 8 standing.
Yeah, and just as I said that, she accelerates a little bit from the top of the swing. Shoulder drops down and misses inside out. So from left to right, here's the 1, 2, 4, 8. First time on TV. She's a Patriots fan.
Of course.
Of course.
Nice cover. All 4 down on the spare. And of course, she's bummed out Tom Brady now officially will not be playing the first 4 games of the NFL season. But you know what? The Patriots will probably go 4-0 anyway.
Yeah, she referenced the backup quarterback too.
Colts fans here in Indy aren't too happy to hear that. Jackie is not watching. Turned away. Now, as the match progresses, you're into game 2 now. Wouldn't it help her to watch to see what's happening with the lanes as they transition?
Again, it's different for every player. Some players don't want to watch the other bowlers catch a great break. Me, on the other hand, I kind of want to watch to see if the lanes are changing drastically, that I might have to make a move before I even know I have to. So if the lanes break down, if I think she throws a good shot and there's a different reaction than I'm used to seeing, it will give me some strategy as how to attack the lane. She comes up a little bit light, leaves a 2, 4, 5. She turns around now, so you can see her looking in the background now. Scientists know a lot about the body, pulse, muscles, and everything, but the brain, we don't know what's going on in each other's minds. Determination.
There she goes. Yep, she's completely turned away. Back to the action. But you're right, she did take a look, see what the leave was. He only needs 3 for the spare, and she covers.
Haley Cummings said her favorite bowler is Stephanie Johnson. Stephanie holds the ball a little bit lower. 4-step approach. Arm looks close to being identical. A little bit higher for Haley. Haley gets a little bit more spine tilt. What I mean by that is where her head is in comparison to her knee, it's definitely off to the right. Stephanie's a little bit taller, more leverage at the shot. And I just worked with Stephanie at Team USA camp. Rod Ross, Kim Terrell, head coaches of Team USA. She was working on her spine tilt a little bit more to the right so she can play more left to right, inside out. But both girls similar in comparison.
.220, .216 in the first game. So back to Jackie. She had a 4-bagger in game 1. Struck 6 times. First game, of course, went down to the 10th frame. Had the feeling that the entire match will as well. Been close throughout. Lane level look at it. 4-pin.
Yep, comes up a little bit high. Again, as I said earlier, both girls are playing the same par lane. Sliding 15, right over 10-11 at the arrows. Right at the break point, board 12, where the center of the ball is. Right there. Hits high on the head pin. 2-pin wraps itself around, 4-pin. Makeable spares. That's what the girls want to be leaving. Something they can convert very easily. Anything that has a multiple pin conversion can be more challenging.
Takes care of the mark. We'll be back with more from the Junior Gold Championships right after this.
Little known fact about Haley, she's really been working on her straighter game. One thing she wanted to improve on in this upcoming season. Playing straighter angles to the front, keeping the ball in play.
Foundation frame, that comes in a touch high though and leaves the 6-pin. Flirting with danger in the 9th.
Yeah, this one just definitely left off her hand. Watch the ball hits the head pin straight back into the 8-pin. 3-pin falls just in front. Could have been a nasty break, but just leaving the 6-pin alone by itself. Crossing with the plastic ball, nice and straight.
Drops her max score to 213 now. Jacket at 225 max clip.
Tight match.
2-game, total pinfall, 12-pin lead. Looks for the spare, has a spare. Here comes Jackie though, working on a strike. Chance to reduce the lead to 2 pins in the 9th frame. And she can still win this match.
We started this week with 792, 20 years and younger coming into this event, and down to the final 2. 792. Astronomical number. These 2 young ladies have endured a long week, bringing them to this final match. Just got to push. High on the head pin, leaves a 3-6-10. She spares. This gives her 155 in the 8th frame. Still down a couple pins. As I said before, 10th frame is going to decide this match. This one just over the 10 board at the arrow zone, but as we see, she's been roughly around the 10, 9, 8 board. Now she's inside target, means the ball picked up way soon. Slightly left off her hand. But she leaves the 3-6-10. Going to go left to right, deflect the ball into the pins.
Needs this and does convert. Could not afford an open this late. Her max score though drops to 205. And Haley at a 213 max possible score. 12 pins separate the 2 as we head to the 10th. Total pinfall 2 games, so this is it.
Yeah, Jacqueline really needs a double here to put any type of pressure on Haley.
Can't you get the first? Great start. That's how you do it in the 10th frame. You step up and deliver.
Mom and Dad looking on. Jacqueline wants to credit her mom, Sharon. She founded the Junior Bowling Sport Challenge with her mother to help kids from the New England area to get to junior gold.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, ambassador for her sport at the young age of 20.
JBSC All-Stars.
Uh-oh.
Look out, wow. Well, the good news is just the head pin stands. The bad news is that was way light and right up target. Just never had the ball reaction she wanted there.
Yeah, drops the shoulder at the foul line, really accelerates the bottom of her swing, pushes the ball up the lane to the right. Doesn't quite wrap her hand around the ball with the maximum rotation she's been having all night long. And you're supposed to hit the one in front, but she left the one in front. 195 will be her score.
So Haley just needs a mark to win it all.
Seems simple, doesn't it?
Except when you actually step up.
Yeah, well, she's been really solid on this right lane. That's one
chance to win it all. You've done that so many times in your great career. That's what Haley needs, just a mark. What's going through her mind right now?
Physical execution. Key in what you do best. Close your eyes, visualize the shot. Know what got you here. Feet underneath you. Just roll the ball. Some bowlers have tendencies. I have a tendency to miss inward and pull down a little bit, so I might make a subtle adjustment, but really close your eyes, see yourself doing it, and just go through the motion.
Now Jackie's watching. She's done bowling.
Yeah, it's out of her control now. Haley has the control, the release of the ball.
A strike will win it for Haley Cummings. 7-pin. All standing between her and the title.
Wow. First game was won by 4 pins. Is that correct? So if she misses it, we have a tie.
Just that 1 pin.
Yeah, so if she misses the 7-pin spare, we have a tie. You know what that means, Dave?
More bowling.
More bowling, absolutely. Big spare right here.
2-frame roll-off, if that's what happens. But she's got to miss this single pin spare first.
Biggest spare of her career right here.
For a national championship.
It's got a hook.
7-pin. She missed it.
Wow.
Whiffs on the 7, and we are tied. 220 to 216 was the first game score, and this is 195-191. Jackie Evans on the bench sees Haley Cummings miss the 7, and that means we are all tied 4-11, 4-11. The higher seed will get the lane choice. So it'll be Jackie's choice where to start our roll-off here. How about this, Kelly Hewitt? What a way to finish it up.
It is. It's exciting. We knew the matches were going to be close. Medium scoring, 4-11, 4-11. Looks like Jackie's going to start off, so she's going to start in the left lane. And then Haley will bowl the 2 frames. She'll finish out the 9/10. It means Jacqueline will come back and finish the 10th frame out in the right lane.
I did not think there was a chance she missed that 7-pin.
She missed it earlier, so unfortunately, takes a lot of time on the approach. Just some couple thoughts running through the head and the brain itself. Wow.
So clean slate, 2-frame roll off here. 2 games not enough to determine our champion. Let's keep on bowling. That was a great start for Jackie Evans with new life. I mean, you're on the bench, you think it's over, you're about to congratulate your opponent, and all of a sudden it's tied. That's got to be interesting to go right back to competition mode, right?
Yeah, this is thrilling. Haley took a long time to convert that spare, and obviously she didn't make it. We're in this tie right now. She'll bowl 2 frames in a row. The 9th and 10th frame gives her a little bit of advantage because her arms stay loose, legs stay loose. Moved right into competition. But Jacqueline does favor the right lane, so maybe that's why she chose to start first so she could finish on her stronger lane.
Now, Haley's not been outwardly emotional, really, with success or the issues there at the end of that second game, so you've got to wonder what's going through her mind. How will she rebound after that devastating whiff of the 7-pin?
You know, and Haley threw such a great shot in the 10th frame. It was definitely a pocket shot. Caught a nasty break by leaving that 7-pin. Doesn't leave it there.
Shot you wanted, for sure. Wow, what a response. If it's tied after the roll-off, we'll have 2 more frames. We'll just keep on going.
Haley taking her time, though. 10th frame. National championship title at stake for the 20 and under division.
To avoid a split, that would have been disastrous. 6-10 up.
Just definitely inside of target. Look all the way down at the lane. 12-13 board at 43 to 45 feet. Comes up high. 4-6-10, but knocks over the 4-pin.
We're going to roll off here. A 2-game total pinfall match that was all tied after the 2 games at 4-11 apiece total pinfall. So here we are, 2-frame roll off. Got more pins, you win it.
Yeah, spare here to strike gives her a total score of 40. Jacqueline steps up to strike. She would double. She would be your champion with good count on the end. So max score for 40 in the 9th and 10th frame for Haley Cummings. Jacqueline gets a finish on the right lane in her 10th frame. If she throws a strike on the first ball, she'll automatically win the national championship. But if she spares, depending on what her pin count here is for Haley, we could keep going, folks. A lot of scenarios playing through our minds right now. If she strikes here, Jacqueline just needs strike and 6 to win. Again, Haley taking a lot of time. Came up high, so this is the 2nd ball in the 10th. Oh, that's got to need some help.
Could be Brooklyn. No, it's a 5-pin. So a 39 in the roll-off for Haley Cummings.
Spare and a strike would win it for Jacqueline. But to help herself out a little bit, I'm going for the strike. That's in my mind. I would really be in my thought process of just executing my delivery, going through my process, throw that strike, bury the pocket, get good pin count on the next delivery.
But a strike here all but wraps it up. That's what she needs.
She knows it.
So this shot for a national championship. Jackie has the strike. And now a good pin count, and Mom knows it. She will be the Junior Gold U20 Girls Champion. What a story into the roll-off.
Look at here, sides 15, upboard 9, 10, 10 at the break point, runs it out. That is a clutch strike, ladies and gentlemen. Professional moment right there for Jacqueline Evans. She delivered for sure.
Just needs 5 pins.
Get half.
Focused as always. Needs 5. Gets what she needs. And she does have the national championship. In thrilling fashion, the roll-off and the match will go to Jackie Evans of Acton, Massachusetts, the 2016 Junior Gold U20 Girls Champion. One, 2, 8, 10. Doesn't cover, doesn't matter. She's a winner. Jackie Evans wins the Junior Gold U20 Championship on the girls' side in Indianapolis today. What a moment for Jackie.